adjust the camera a little bit.
It was a little low. So we are recording, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we are recording.
Hi everyone, and welcome to yet another Transformer review with me and my dad here.
Hey y'all, I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking. He's going to do all the talking and show y'all what we have next.
Okay, so this figure is this figure was released in the Transformers Generation 2 line from the 1990s, but it's been updated in today's time here, and he's from that line where this guy that we're about to review had that buzzsaw weapon that lights up, and it's connected by a cord, and it's from a line somewhere from Generation 2, which I forgot what it was called.
Was it Road? I want to say Road Pig. Yeah, wrong era. Anyway.
But this figure that we're going to take a look at is this guy here, named
Road Rocket?
Road Rocket. From the Generation 2 line. And this is part of the Transformers Legacy line.
So this is Transformer from the Legacy line. And of course this right here is the famous, infamous box. And I think we got a big glare on it. There we go, that's better. So that right there is pretty much the box.
And I do have a problem with this box. It's not from the artwork itself. It's just here. Now you're probably saying to yourselves, what are you talking about, Colton? Well, what I'm talking about is this. Because there's no clear window around this cutout to keep the figure from
falling out.
No. And also keep it from protection from people trying to steal some parts out of it.
Yeah, I know what he's saying. The plastic part, the cover right there, I don't know. They're doing away with some of that right now.
And I really wish that they would bring it back. They do still bring it back, but I just wish that all of them should have that clear bubble thing.
The clear plastic.
To keep it from protecting.
Yeah, so, you know, just different things and stuff like that. That's what he's saying.
And here's the bottom here.
So that is the box, and it's showing back here 21 steps. 21 steps to transformation, fully transformation. So I really don't know anything about this guy.
But he is from the Transformers Generation 2 line.
That we do know. From the Generation 2 Universe Road Rocket 8 Plus Hasbro, and I think that's pretty much about all the information you can get off of it.
And the reason why he's from the Generation 2 line is there is the Generation 2 Autobot symbol here.
And of course, they do have writing on the back, but we're not going to go off into that because one, it's way too small, and I need to literally get it out some so I can read it. So anyway, we're going to get on with it. This is a review of Generation 2
Road Rocket.
There you go.
From the Transformers Legacy line.
Legacy line. So we'll see y'all here in a minute.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
And here we are at the review area, and here is Road Rocket in his vehicle mode, which is a motorcycle mode. And the original Generation 2 Road Rocket did also have a motorcycle mode, like this version does have.
So that is a Road Rocket, and he is a motorcycle, and he's got 2 headlights.
And this figure is a repaint and slight retool of the Transformers Legacy RC, which is supposed to be based on her Transformers Prime self, because in the Transformers Prime cartoon, she did turn into a motorcycle, like this guy here does. And I will have to move the camera some.
Alright, so it is a motorcycle. We don't know what kind, we don't know what type. We just know it's a motorcycle.
And I don't have Legacy RC, so I'm gonna try my best to see what they kept the same and what's been modified. Although I think I do remember that for this repaint that there's not a whole lot that they remolded, just one part that they did remolded. But let's take a look at his motorcycle mode. So getting a closer look at it. Oh, and if you remembered what I told y'all, the original Generation 2 Road Rocket did have that little buzzsaw weapon that does light up, and he is from a set like Road Pig was, which I have reviewed, because I have reviewed Generation 2 Road Pig.
Yes.
On my channel.
Yes. He's talking about the Transformer, not the G.I. Joe. Yes, that's where I got mixed up. I thought you reviewed Road Pig.
Yes.
And that was Generation 2?
Yes.
Yes, he was the black motorcycle. Right?
Yes.
And he had a light, he's one of them light Transformers?
That light up Transformers line from Generation 2.
Okay, I'm going to be quiet. Go ahead. Awesome.
But this, it is not the original Generation 2. This is just a modernized, updated version of Road Rocket. But taking a closer look at it, you can see it is casted in the red and black with some metallic blue on it. And it does have some silver paint and some red paint on the wheels themselves. And it looks like a really nice looking motorcycle.
See, there's two headlights, y'all. See, I told you got two headlights.
And you do got the two clear headlights here and a clear window here, or windshield here. And inside of here you do have like the little
Gauges.
Gauges here.
Yeah, they don't have no numbers on them or anything. It's just kind of molded in. Little dash cluster right there. I guess you would call it that. Yeah, that'd be good. Dash cluster. Yes. It's almost like I said something naughty, but I didn't.
And you too got some black here with some lights here, which are just painted on.
Yeah, those are blinkers. That's what
blinkers.
They're supposed to represent. Yeah. Yep, that's what they look like. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And you do have a folding up and folding down little kickstand here.
Bet you, can that kickstand go all the way around? Can it? No? Yeah.
No.
Nope. Okay.
It only goes up and stops about here.
Okay, so the kickstand only goes up that far and stops. I thought it'd go all the way around.
But he does roll really well.
He rolls. Yes, he does.
And that's about it for his motorcycle mode.
All right, very good.
And before we get to the transformation, he does come with an accessory which is meant for robot mode, but you can do something with it in his vehicle mode. And the accessory that he comes with is this little, like,
Shuriken. No.
shuriken.
No, I don't know. I just made that up. I don't know what that is.
I think it is a little shuriken weapon thing.
Well, what do you do with that?
Well, what you can do with this is
It's got little hammers in it? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. That is something that's clear, that's a circle, that's got holes and looks like hammers molded into it. Ooh, that would really hurt.
I'm looking at the instructions real quick.
So he's trying to find out what it does.
Okay. So, there is a couple of ways you can display this while he's in his vehicle mode. And that is, you can leave it like this, and it can plug onto either one of these holes here. So you can have it like this here.
Now, let me ask you, is that for storage?
Yes.
Okay.
And there is also some holes here.
Yeah.
and here that you can also
Plug it into.
plug it onto,
Okay.
so you can have it like that. And another thing that this can do is you can
Knock over the motorcycle.
is that you can split this in half,
Oh.
and this peg here can attach to both of these holes when this is separated in two.
And now your bike has tail fins. Right? Yeah.
You could either plug it in like this, or you can, well, you can plug it in like this, but it's gonna be like this, because these things get in the way.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can plug them into these holes here
Now, can you do that
if
now?
you want to.
Yeah, now that would make a little bit more sense, I think, if there were like razors or something coming out of the sides for like weapons going down the road while it's in motorcycle mode. I don't know what those are for. Those are just there.
And you can have them like this, or like well,
Yeah.
or you can have them like this, but it does get hindered.
I just got something that came to my mind. Put that right there, the same as the other one. Hold it tight. There we go. All right, now. Let's see here. There we go. Now you really have a road rocket. Oh, he just took off, and it was a rough landing.
I think you can kind of have it like that.
Can you balance it? Hey! Oh! He almost had it. Oh.
It does make it really top heavy.
Yeah, it makes it top heavy.
So there is a number of ways you can do with these. When they're both separated in half or connected together.
So you have options. And all of a sudden now it's the eerie silence. Okay, go ahead.
I was
No, it's okay. Let's get on with this.
I was about to set it off to the side,
It's okay.
so we can get to the transformation.
Right. I love you. Yeah. It's all right. Let's roll on with it.
And now let's get to the transformation. So to begin the transformation, you want to take these red things, untap them, and flip these out, and these tap into these holes and these pegs here. So you just want to untap them and flip them out so they look like this. And coming to the back here, you want to separate the back here and bring these out, and these will tap into place. and it is just a little tab right there. And you want to rotate these this way so they look like this. And you do want to come to the back tire here and split it in half. And flip these out. And you do want to take the front part of the motorcycle and flip it up so it looks like that. And on the bottom you want to take these and bring these out. And you do want to take these, which are connected by these black things, and bring them out and bring these up. And then you want to take these and this part and flip it all the way down. And then you want to take what will become his waist piece here and bring it up so you can strain down what will become his legs. And for these things here, you want to take these black things here and untap them from these holes and these pegs here. And you too want to flip down halves of the tires down so they look like this. So you can bring up these knee pieces and these will tap into place. Then you want to flip out what will become his feet, and that's how you get his legs all transformed. Oh, and you do want to bring down this little kickstand like that. So then you do the same thing on the other side. And now I'm just going to have to bring up the camera some. Now you want to rotate him at the waist all the way around and bring up his upper body until it taps into place. There we go.
That was a very soft, light tab in. It was, you heard it, but it was like boop.
Yes.
It wasn't like a pow. It was like a boop.
Yes. Then you want to take these forearm pieces and shift them up so you can see his hands. And now for this here, what you're going to do is okay, you want to take the front part of the motorcycle and rotate it all the way around, and then you just collapse this whole armature piece all the way in so it looks like that.
So it basically collapses in on itself on the armature on the back.
Yes, and this red thing here does also move. I think you're supposed to like leave this up, or maybe leave it down.
Yeah, up and down. And it's a red square that's got a small square in it. So one thing's for sure, the square's got to go somewhere. Right?
But I think you're supposed to like leave it down like that. So it looks like that. I think that's how you're supposed to do it. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like that. And then you want to take these and fold these back. And for this tire here, you want to rotate it at an angle.
Sideways?
Or sideways,
Okay.
which is what I meant to say. But you can rotate it sideways, or you can leave it like that if you want to.
So you have options with the tire. Yeah.
But I think I like to leave it like this. And this front tire does come into play when we get to the accessories.
He's got some gimpy legs. They're very small.
And that is his robot mode. In other words, you're done.
You're done. Now, does he have light piping?
Yes, he does.
I thought that's what I kept on seeing. Yes, he has light piping that was very famous back then. I don't know. I don't know if it's still famous or not.
Even the original Generation 2 Road Rocket did had some light piping.
Let me go get a little flashlight right quick. Go ahead. Go ahead. Check out that light piping.
And his robot mode does look great. It's not like the best robot mode, but it does look great. Not the best, but looks great. And let me get him all situated for a little bit.
He's standing by himself. He's not leaning against the review station. He is standing on himself, but it's the wide base feet that they gave him.
And let's get a closer look at his head sculpt here.
And I do not know how well that's coming out.
It is coming on camera.
Is it?
You can see he does have some light
Yes.
piping here.
Yes, he does. Okay.
And for his head sculpt, now I know that this is supposed to be based on the original Generation 2 Road Rocket head, and they did do a great job at replicating the original Road Rocket's head to this figure. And this is the only modification that they did with this Transformers Legacy RC repaint figure. And when my dad looked at his head sculpt, he thinks this kind of looks like Nightbird from the G1 episode, because Nightbird does have that faceplate on her.
I think if you go ahead and take the faceplate and you paint it black, I think that you almost have almost the same head sculpt as Nightbird. Now, I could be wrong, but it looks like I've seen that before. And that's what I was telling Colton. I said, man, that sure looks familiar. Then I got to thinking, I was like, man, that looks a lot like Nightbird off of the cartoon. I don't know. We don't have a Nightbird Transformer here to compare it to, so I don't know. I'm just thinking in my mind, that's what it looks like to me from back then, and what I've seen one time here a long time ago with the head sculpt of Nightbird.
I do also think it does look kind of like Nightbird's head.
But hey, y'all tell us what y'all think down in the comments and sections below, or we just may, be all mixed up and crazy. But anyway, tell us what y'all think.
And he does have the Generation 2 Autobot logo here, which y'all can see here.
That is a Generation 2. All in all, I do like the design. I like the color. The color is pretty unique, and
although I do have a couple of issues with this guy, and that is these wheels here, which were the back wheels, just hang around on the sides of his legs. And he does kind of have a backpack to him, but it's not top heavy, because he still stands up great, because he does have some heel
spurs.
Some heel spurs on him to help him keep balance.
Yes, even the scope kind of looks like Nightbird. If you take the back away from the motorcycle and take off the wheels, I don't know. I'm just maybe going crazy, but by looking at it, it's like, man, that certainly looks. It might have been a retool from Blackbird. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
And he does have the same red, blue, and black colors to him, like he had in his motorcycle mode.
So, okay.
And there's not much else to it. But for his articulation, his head is on a ball joint. Yeah, it is on a ball joint, but it is kind of really snug on mine. But he can look up just a little bit and down just a little bit. Arms can rotate all the way around, can move in and out, bicep swivel, elbow, wrist swivel, ball joint, Does he have a ball joint at the waist?
I don't know. Looks more, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I just seen it.
Yes. He does have a ball joint at the waist, which does kind of limit it. But you can still move it around. Legs can go forward, back, in and out, thigh swivel, knee, and the feet do have a little bit of an ankle pivot. And that's it. And as for his little shuriken weapon thing, you can still have him hold it in either one of his hands like this, or you can split them in half, so you can have him hold them like this if you want to, or like this. Or you can have him with forearm blades if you want to. Either like this or like this.
Somebody comes across. Let's see. Put it on his arm right quick. Yeah, Gillette won't have much on that. Somebody get a real close shave with that. Yeah, because if these right here are meant to be, I'm assuming like razors.
Yes.
If they're yeah, that's a real close shave.
And he does have these ports on these things here, so you can have him with some like weapon storage. Like you can attach both of these if they're separated, like this, or you can connect them together and have them displayed like this if you want to. And that's not the only accessory that he has when he's in robot mode, because this front tire here does remove, and you can split it in half and open these up, and you have like, I guess you can call it a weapon.
I don't know what it kind of looks like a drone. It kind of looks like a drone.
I think it does look like a little
You open it up and you have a drone that he can, I guess, operate.
But you can have him hold it in both of his hands or attached to either one of these holes on his arms, and also these holes here. And I think there's something else you can do with this.
I don't know.
Oh, yes.
I don't know what you can do with that.
You can bring this down, and on his back,
and you can break it. That's what you can do. No.
This does come off real easy on mine. This is not a feature. This just comes off on mine.
Yeah, this was just an accident. Yeah. That's not supposed to happen. Anyway.
But you can bring this all the way down And on the back of his head, there's a little hole here that you can attach this drone thing to his back here.
Yeah, I imagine like that right there. But I don't know what.
So you can have it like that if you want to.
Okay. That's just to give him some bigger shoulders? I don't know.
I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. I think as far as I'm concerned, I think a bunch of the Transformer motorcycle Transformers are weird.
And you do want to bring this back up. If you have this attached on his back.
Okay. So this way it looks like it's got a little bit of bulk to him, I'm assuming. That's what I'm assuming. Some of the Transformer motorcycles, like I said, they're just kind of weird. They're just kind of, I don't know. It's like,
And we'll go ahead and display him with these blade things. Because I think these look really cool on his forearms as little blades.
Yeah. Get a really close shave. Or your money back.
And that is it for Road Rocket.
I don't know. And like I said, all the Transformer motorcycles that I've seen, that I've dealt with, they're crazy. They're not, I don't know. It's just something about the Transformer motorcycles that just never look right, don't look right, and I guess I don't know. They just do the best they can with the motorcycle. I don't know. And it's not that some of them are. I've seen a lot worse Transformer motorcycles. This one's one of the better ones compared to. And I'm just going to put it out there, like Michael Bay's RC. That's the whole group of motorcycles in that set was crazy.
Yes.
At least this one, you could tell what it is, and you can tell that it's kind of got a natural form to it. The Michael Bay motorcycles, they were like all over the place.
Yes.
So, I think that they did a pretty good job. It's all right. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's somewhere stuck in the middle.
And for my final thoughts for this figure, his motorcycle mode looks really great, and his robot mode, it is good, but it's not the greatest one, because my only issues with him is these wheels just hang around on the sides of his legs, and he does have kind of a backpack on him. It's not top heavy, because he still does stand up a lot better, because he has some heel spurs on the back. And this, like, drone weapon thing that you remove from the front wheel of the motorcycle, that to me is like meh. It's not the greatest one. It's just okay. But I do like these types of weapons a lot better. Because these look a lot better when they're both separated and connect together as a shuriken weapon.
Alright, I am going to let Colton take this out the way right quick, transform it right quick. We got something that we want to see right quick. And we're going to, so that's what we are going to do.
But I will have to cut the camera here real quick to get him in vehicle mode.
So y'all hang tight, we'll be right back. Now we are back. And if you're wondering why I have this mass vehicle, this mass figure right here beside the Transformer, because I want to see if this mass figure can fit on this motorcycle. I don't think it can. So we got two figures. We're going to see which one fits the best on Road Rocket. So, because we know he fits on Condor. And it's a kind of a transforming vehicle. So, listen.
Except that this guy transforms into a robot and not a triple changer like Blitzwing or Astro Train does.
Right. So, with that said, I'm just curious to see what's going to happen here. So, we're just going to get him. And his mask is Hocus Pocus. And this is Brad. And no, he is too small. And I'll put some loose motorcycle. Nope, that ain't going to work. Nope. Nope, that just kind of looks wrong too. So nope, it will not work with him. So we're going to take him off. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. See, I tried not to make it fall. Anyway, we're going to put him off in the background. Now we got him already set up in a little pose. That just looks wrong too. But anyway, there we go. He just fell again. This is Cobra Commander. So we kind of already got him in a crouching position, so we're going to see if he fits. And does he fit? Look at that.
He does. Yes.
Kinda.
Sorta.
Kinda, sorta.
That's what I was about to say too.
So yeah, I guess Cobra Commander could fit on Road Rocket if you fiddle with his pose. Mass will not. But you get a G.I. Joe that is, what, 3/4 inch scale?
Yes.
3/4 inch scale?
Or any other 3 3/4 inch figures you have.
Yeah, they will fit on Road Rocket. The bigger scale up-class G.I. Joes will not. They're too big for it. So this right here is about the best reality size you could put. And if y'all remember correctly, there was in the 1990s a comic book with G.I. Joe and Transformers in it. So I just kind of thought that was neat. So that's the reason why I brought it up now. So anyway, Road Rocket. Oh, look, and that's what he looks like without the helmet. Ain't that cool? He looks like just yeah. Let's put that back on him.
He kind of looks like Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man. Yeah.
Because Pepsi Man has that silver head.
Man, that thing wants to flip over. Can you imagine having this looking at you? Going down the road and all of a sudden you see that?
Pepsi Man!
I don't know. It's crazy. So, with...
Or even the T-1000 from Terminator 2.
I don't know. He looks better that way. Looks better that way. So, we're going to put him off in the background. And that is the review for
Road Rocket.
Road Rocket.
From the Transformers Legacy line.
So what we basically got out of that was a bunch of transforming parts. Some parts that absolutely made no sense. And we found out that a 3/4 inch scale of G.I. Joe could fit on top of Road Rocket to ride him. But this little guy will not.
Because he's way too small.
He is way too small, even though he fits Condor pretty well. But anyway, alright, I think we rambled on enough. I am going to let Colton wrap it up, and I'm going to get on out of here. And y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all take care of each other. Happy New Year. We'll talk to y'all later.
And if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel. Or if you want to, y'all can also follow me or support me on Patreon. And I will leave a link to my Patreon account in the description box down below. Or you can click on the little Patreon box right here in this corner. So I think that's about it. So thanks for watching.